Hare Krishna. Can you hear me?
Ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Do you hear me?
Yes, Gurudev.
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Sri Bhaktivedanta
Swami Niti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesa Sanavadi
Paschatya Desatarine
Śikṣāmṛta Caitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Sri Advaita Gadadhara Śrīla Sadi
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare Rama Krishna
Yadvaya Namaha
Oh Govindara
Sri Madhusudhanam
Ṭhākura Divasalam
Pangun Langayate Girim
Yatithātavahan Mande
Sri Gurum Dhinatharinam
Parmanandavadavam
Sri Caitanya Mishwaram
Hare Om Tat Sat
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We will continue reading from Sri Caitanya Śikṣāmṛta. Today's chapter is entitled First Shower, General Description of Determining the Religion of Highest Goal. First stream, the beginning. Respectful obeisances unto Sri Radha Krishna. Obeisances. Offering my obeisances to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Deva, the giver of that devotional service to Krishna which resolves all incomplete and mutually conflicting conclusions born of illusion. I have begun the compilation of this book called Sri Caitanya Śikṣāmṛta.
Lost the
Mm.
So Bengali.
So, Guru Maharaj, that day you said no need to read the Bengali, just read the English translation because it is repeating.
So
So we should read the Bengali.
he's starting off offering his obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So he's starting off by offering his obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
And by the grace of devotional service to Lord Sri Krishna, he's writing this book.
by the grace of devotional service, by the giver of the devotional service to Lord Sri Krishna, is starting to write this book.
Sri Chaitanya Śikṣāmṛta.
Sri Chaitanya Śikṣāmṛta.
Okay, next.
Next.
English.
English. Defining the objective, Ishvara, and matter. Three objects are noticed in this world. The names of these three substances are matter, conscious entities, and Ishvara, the controller or the supreme Lord. By chance, two birds have made a nest together in the same tree. The two birds are friends and are of a similar nature. One of them, however, is eating the fruits of the tree, whereas the other, who does not eat the fruits, is in a superior position due to his potency. Matter is all all that substance without willpower. We call we call all as matter all those substances without willpower, such as earth, rock, water, fire, air, sky, forest, grain, cloth, body, and so on. Humans, animals, insects, and reptiles are conscious entities. These have the power of judgment and willpower. The similar type of judgment power present in humans is not present in any other conscious entities. For this reason, of all entities that are with consciousness and without consciousness, some people call humans the king.
Hold on, what do you think? Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura is describing matter and the entities which have willpower.
So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is describing about matter and entities which have willpower.
And so matter includes things like water, earth, rock, water, fire, air, sky, things that are inert.
So, matter includes earth, rock, water, fire, and other things which are inert.
You know, on the body itself is matter,
One has a body, and the body itself is inert.
but only the living entity has consciousness.
And only living entities have consciousness.
All living entities, all the animals and reptiles, birds, that human beings have not realized.
Entity above animals and reptiles.
So the human beings have got a greater judgment power than the other creatures.
Okay, are the human beings, and the human beings have a greater judgment than the other entities.
So they're considering the human beings as the best of all the entities.
They are considering the human being as the best of all the living entities.
Of course, some of the traditions think that the animals, although they have consciousness, free will, that they enjoy and so on,
So, of
they
course,
consider that they don't have a soul.
so some tradition they consider the animals, they have willpower, they have things to enjoy, but they consider that they don't have soul.
What Lord Caitanya taught that every creature has that Atma or soul, and that gives them the free will.
And Lord Chaitanya taught that every entities have Atma or soul, and that gives them the free will.
The human beings, since they have a greater willpower, they are subject to the law of karma.
Since the human beings have greater willpower, they are subjected to the laws of karma.
So, in Bhagavad Gita, it states that the wise pundit, he sees all the living entities as, as alive and having spirit souls.
So the Bhagavad Gita says a pandit see all the living entities having life and having a spirit soul.
So this difference is there by some traditions.
So these differences are there in some tradition.
Some it's here it mentions that they consider like humans like kings of all living entities.
And so, Maharaj, I didn't get you. Guru Maharaj, I didn't get you I didn't get the last line. Expanding his own potency, Maya Shakti created innumerable species of life to house the conditioned souls. Yet, by creating the forms of trees, reptiles, animals, birds, snakes, and so on, the Lord was not satisfied within his heart. Then he created human life, which offers the conditioned soul sufficient intelligence to perceive the absolute truth, and became pleased.
Don't.
Yeah.
So all the here it states that the Lord he creates all the living entities.
See, all the scriptures says, Lord, he creates all the living entities.
But not being satisfied, he later created the human beings.
But not being satisfied, he created the human beings.
And gave them the power to understand and perceive the absolute truth.
And gave them the power to understand and perceive the absolute truth.
So I thought Prabhupada said that human beings have got a great responsibility.
That's why Srila Prabhupada said that human beings has got great responsibility.
Because they can perceive, they can understand the absolute truth.
Because they can perceive, they can understand the absolute truth.
No, but most human beings are not trying to perceive. of the absolute truth.
But most human beings are not trying to perceive the absolute truth.
So they're considered that they're like walking animals.
So they are considered like walking animals.
They're not utilizing their full capacity.
They are not utilizing their full capacity.
So to utilize it fully, they should try to realize to serve the absolute truth.
To utilize it fully, they should try to realize and serve the absolute truth.
And thus they can become fully satisfied.
And thus they can become fully satisfied.
You agree?
Do you agree?
How many agree?
How many agree?
See? Like Prabhupada, he was saying that we have lectures, all human beings are present.
So, like Prabhupada said, like when we have lectures, all human beings are present.
We don't
Only
have
human beings are present.
cats, dogs, they don't stay present.
We don't have cats, dogs. They don't stay present.
Because it's over their head.
It's over their head.
But we do have human beings.
But we do have human beings.
So therefore, human beings have got a special capacity.
So therefore, human beings have got a special capacity.
Okay.
Ishvara, the Supreme Lord, is the creator of all conscious and unconscious substance. We cannot see him because he does not have a material body. He is complete form and consciousness. Hare Krishna. He is of complete form and pure consciousness. He is our creator, maintainer, and controller.
Well, people ask this question, where is God? I want to see God.
People would ask this question, where is God? I want to see God.
Yeah, so you can't see him
But here it says that we can't see him
because he has no material body.
because he has no material body.
His pure consciousness.
He's pure consciousness.
And we're all conscious entities within our material body.
We are all conscious entities within our material body.
And we have to take, and the, however we desire, we go there and take our next birth.
Whatever we desire, we go there and take our next birth.
Now, our next birth will be a human birth if our desires are human in nature.
Our birth would be a human birth in next birth if our desires are human in nature.
If the desires can be fulfilled by animal body, then we'll get an animal birth.
If our desires fits an animal body, then we would get an animal body.
So, if you desire to know Krishna, go back to the spiritual world, then we can go back at the next birth.
So if we desire to know Krishna and go back to the spiritual world, then we'll go back to the spiritual world in our next birth. The next. So quote from Srimad Bhagavatam 11:3:35. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is the cause of creation, maintenance, and destruction of this universe. Yet he has no prior cause. He pervades the various states of wakefulness, dreaming, and unconscious deep sleep and also exists beyond them. By entering the body of every living being as the supersoul, he enlivens the body, senses, life air, and mental activities. And thus, all the subtle and gross organs of the body begin their functions. My dear King, know that the personality of Godhead to be the supreme. By His will, we prosper. By His will, we meet with destruction, and eternally, and He eternally reigns in the Vaikuntha Dhama as the personality of Godhead. He is the King of all kings. All the activities of the worlds are happening by His will.
Oh, there's a spiritual world and the material world.
So there is spiritual world and material world.
The spiritual world is known as Vaikuntha,
The spiritual world is known as Vaikuntha Dham,
where there's no death
where there is no death,
and no anxiety.
where there is no anxiety.
If you want to go
But if you want to go there,
is an appearance of the Lord the Transcendental,
so there's a verse in the Gita which states, if you know the birth and activities of the Lord as transcendental,
then you go to that spiritual world that they born again.
you'll go back to the spiritual world and never take birth again.
So people that should study Bhagavad Gita, study Srimad Bhagavatam, and understand the material and spiritual world.
So people should study the Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavatam and should understand the material and the spiritual world.
The material world has one Akapada Vibhuti or one third, one fourth of the total energy of the Lord.
So the material world is Ekapada Vibhuti, 1/4 of the total energy of the Lord.
And the spiritual world is Shripad Vibhuti,
And the spiritual world is Tripad Vibhuti,
are 3/4 of the Lord's energy.
3/4 of the Lord's energy.
It is spiritual and never winds up.
It is spiritual and never winds up.
So we're living in the Akapada Vibhuti.
So we are living in the Ekapada Vibhuti.
And the souls which are not bound up by the material energy
And the souls which are not bound up by the material energy
live in the one in the three-thought devotee. They're considered as liberated.
and the ones in the three-part Vibhuti, they are considered as liberated.
I guess not. If you want to
Next.
uh, 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 uh,
You read the Bengali? Okay, now? Okay. Read Bengali.
ঈশ্বরের আকার জড় নহে, জড় পদার্থের যেরূপ
Bhagavaner Chinmay Swabhav.
ভগবানের চিন্ময় স্বরূপ সকল পদার্থেরই গুরু মহারাজ, সকল পদার্থেরই একটি একটি স্বরূপ আছে, অতএব ঈশ্বরেরও একটি স্বরূপ আছে। ব্রহ্মসংহিতায় অঙ্গানি যস্য সকলেন্দ্রিয় বৃত্তিমন্তি পশ্যন্তি প্রান্তি কলয়ন্তি চিরং জগন্তি আনন্দ চিন্ময় সদুজ্জ্বল বিগ্রহস্য গোবিন্দম আদি পুরুষম তমহং ভজামি। নিচে আছে না?
Oh, that's fine. Spiritual form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. All substances have a particular form. Therefore, the Supreme Personality of Godhead also has a form. Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti.
This is interesting point.
This is an interesting point.
We have forms.
We have forms.
God is not less than us.
God is not less than
He
us.
also has a form.
He has to have a form.
He didn't have a form.
If we didn't have a form,
He'd be less.
it will be less.
It's not the fact.
It's not the fact.
He has a form. We have a form.
He has a form, we have a
His
form.
form is spiritual.
His form is spiritual.
Our form at present time is mundane.
Our form at the present time is mundane.
The Atma is one tip of the hair divided into 10,000, and you have 10,000.
So the Atma is the tip of hair divided into 10,000.
So it's very small.
So it's very small,
But
but it has immense power. Pashyanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti.
Can you make it bigger?
Okay. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, whose transcendental form is full of bliss, truth, substantiality, and thus full of the most dazzling splendor. Each of the limbs of that transcendental figure possesses in himself the full-fledged function of all the organs and eternally sees, maintains, and manifests the infinite universes, both spiritual and mundane.
So each part of his body has that full capacity to see, hear, smell, chanting, all that.
So each organs of his body has the full capacity to see, hear, and perform all the other functions of the other organs of the body.
Without a nose that smells, a tongue that tastes, eye that sees.
I can't hear. I can't hear.
What can I do?
Sorry, Guru
If you
Maharaj.
don't sit all it out, hear.
No, I can hear, but I can't understand. Please
You
forgive me.
hear. You hear.
Sorry, Guru Maharaj, he didn't understand last.
Can you please?
I was saying that each sense, each part of the body can do all the activities of any other part.
So each sense of his body can do the activities of the activities of the
If
other
you hold
parts.
a little finger, he can see you.
If he if he holds his little finger, he can see you.
He can eat just by looking.
He can eat just by looking.
So all that roll to him, he doesn't have to look.
If you offer
You
bogat,
know,
so if you offer bogat to him, you just have to look and it's offered.
that is the wonderful power of Krishna.
That's the wonderful power of Krishna.
You know,
No, we didn't read this. We didn't. Oh, the very form of material subjects is material. The form of conscious substances is conscious spiritual. We are certainly conscious substance, but we have a material body. Thus, our spiritual form has become hidden within the material form. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is pure consciousness or spirit. Therefore, he has no other form except his spiritual form. That spiritual form is his form. We can see that form only within our pure spiritual eyes. We can see with devotional eye. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena.
this is Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura is describing the truth
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
very systematically.
so Bhaktivinoda Thakur is describing the truth very systematically.
We have a spiritual body,
We have a spiritual
we have a
body,
spiritual form,
we have a spiritual form,
but that is covered up by our material body.
but that is covered up by our material body.
Krishna, the Supreme Godhead, her form is completely spiritual.
Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead's form, is
He's
completely
not covered
spiritual.
up. He is not covered up by the material body.
He is not covered up by the material body.
His form is his actual form.
His form is his actual form.
We can see that form if we have spiritual eyesight.
We can see the form if we have spiritual eyesight,
Not with his mundane eyes.
not with these mundane eyes.
So rare to see Krishna with eyes of love.
So you have to see Krishna with eyes of love.
Brahma Samhita.
Brahma Samhita 5.38 Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santah Sadaiva Hidayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shyama Sundaramachintya Gunaswarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is Shyam Sundar, Krishna himself, with inconceivable, innumerable attributes, whom the pure devotees see in their heart of hearts with the eye of devotion tinged with the soil of love.
Tinged The eye of devotion tinged with the salve of love.
The eye of devotion tinged with the salve of love.
I would like, who has the salve of love?
You have, Guru Maharaj.
Put it on the eyes to see Krishna.
You can, who have that salve of love? You can put it on your eyes.
You know, how much it costs? If you buy it in the drugstore,
How much it would cost? Can we buy it in the grocery shop, in the shop?
of this salve of love, that's the real thing we should be discussing in this Purpurna festival.
So this pure love, that's a real thing that we should be discussing in this Gaur Purnima festival.
We will all need the salve of love.
We all need the salve of love.
I can see the Lord with affection and loving eyes.
So to see the, we need to see the Lord with loving, with affection. For that we need a loving eye.
I want to see the Lord with mundane eyes, or we cannot do that.
If we want to see the Lord with mundane eyes, we cannot do that.
You have to see Him with spiritual eyes.
You have to see Him with spiritual eye,
Eyesight with a salve of love.
the eyesight with the salve of love,
What does it say?
tinged with the salve.
Ṭhākura, take it as high nine.
Mm.
জড় চক্ষে দেখিতে পাই না,
We cannot see the spiritual form with material eyes.
Simple thing.
Simple thing.
So we all need to awaken our spiritual eyes.
So we all need to awaken our spiritual eyes. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow.
Who has the salve? You have.
Who have the salve? You have.
Start tomorrow.
So the GBC meeting starts tomorrow.
I'll see if they have the salve.
I'll see if they have the salve.
Okay. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Question? Okay, they give you that. Hello.
Okay, Guru Maharaj. This is a question from your spiritual daughter, Gaurangi.
My spiritual daughter.
Yeah, Gaurangi Gandharvika. Hare Krishna.
Who?
Gaurangi Gandharvika.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, she's there. She's there. She's waving at you. Okay. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Today I call it
Octave.
It said they need a children minister.
Today in the Octave, they said that they need a children ministry.
I go, yeah, a children section.
So we want to have a children's section.
Oh, they didn't pay any attention. They want a children minister.
So they want a children minister.
Well, you may be a minister, no?
So you may be a minister, who knows? Yeah, women power. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances. So her question is this: do we have an eternal relationship in one of the 5 primary rasa, primary Sthai Bhava with Mahaprabhu? Or do we have the same relationship with Krishna and Mahaprabhu?
And see, we have such a relationship with Krishna.
You see, we have such relationship with Krishna,
And Lord Caitanya, he's also has a conjugal relationship.
Lord Chaitanya, he also has the conjugal relationship.
Now, our relationship with Gauranga may be different because he's in the mood of devotee.
Our relationship with Gauranga may be different because he is in the mood of a devotee.
So we may have that a relationship with Gauranga will be about one kind, and then with Krishna another kind.
So our relationship with Gauranga might be one kind, and our relationship with Krishna may be another kind.
Because with Lord Gauranga, we're assisting him, we're a friend,
So with Lord Gauranga, we are assisting him or we are his friend,
and with Krishna could be another relationship.
and with Krishna it could be another relationship.
A friend, his parent, his lover.
A friend, a parent, or his lover.
Is that okay?
Okay, Guru Maharaj.
Okay.
That's one person.
Yeah, good by 7:30 now. Dinner. It's time for dinner. 7:30.
Guru Maharaj.
Any other question?
They said they'll ask tomorrow.
Jahangi, you have a question?
No. See you all tomorrow.
Okay, thank you all of you very much for coming. Guru Maharaj is blessing all of you.
The certificate of the Mayapur Academy. ভূদেবী কৃষ্ণপ্রিয়া দেবী দাসী আজকে সার্টিফিকেট পেয়েছে, তো উনি ব্লেসিং চাইছে মায়াপুর একাডেমি।
Dressing, festivals, cooking, dress design, temple worship, samskaras, tulsi, cooking, Brahminical culture and ethics, flowers and jewelry.
So, who?
Bhudevi Krishna Priya. She's
She's
there.
there.
Oh, baby.
Bhudevi Krishna Priya.
Krishna Priya.
Bhudevi Krishna Priya.
She got a certificate from Mayapur Academy.
She got her certificate from Mayapur Academy.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Guru Maharaj is blessing all the devotees assembled here and online.
Krishna Matir Astu.
Krishner Matirastu. Dear devotees, there is a physical book table right behind you. So before that, we are all put together more than 108. So we all together can chant 108 times by chanting only one time the Dhanvantri mantra for Guru Maharaj health. So please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantara Murtaye Amrita Kalasa Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailokya Nathaya Sri Mahavishnuve Namaha. Thank you very much. See, this is the power of congregation. When 108 devotees put together, chant once, 108 times gone. for Guru Maharaj. River. So there's a physical book table right behind you, which is meant for only those who are physically present here on this lotus rooftop. Okay, that's Guru Maharaj's personal book table. So before you leave, please do visit and see what is there for you. Every book that you buy or sell or sponsor, the points will go in Guru Maharaj's name, fulfilling desire of Śrīla Prabhupada to International Sankirtan newsletter. As all of you know, Guru Maharaj has got a special personal instruction from Śrīla Prabhupada that he is supposed to distribute 10,000 Mahabig books and 1,100,000 small books. Not lifetime, every month. So this is a monthly contribution for Guru Maharaj, and he has accepted very boldly this instruction because he knows his disciples like you are going to assist him in doing the same. So we all put together have to somehow make minimum of 10,000 Mahabig books and 100,000 small books every month. If not, calculate it annually and make it up. Similarly, till 5th March, we all, each disciple have to chant this Dhanvantari mantra 108 times every day. And also, please do second 4 rounds of Tulsi Parikrama and offer to Guru Maharaj's health. These are all the wonderful Vapu Seva that everybody of us has got an opportunity by the mercy of Guru Maharaj, so that people need not worry that I am not able to do Vapu Seva. We have got a wonderful opportunity. Please take advantage of this. Anywhere from where you will be able to perform this Vapu Seva. And we have our Nitya Sevites in the book distribution. Balachandra Chenna, Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi, Balavrinda, 4 small books, Kalindi Sundari, Devidasi and family in USA, 1 Bhagavad Gita. So they are performing every day. We also have a monthly Nitya Sevites, which we have started yesterday. So I would like to just read out their names because every month they are contributing to Śrīla Prabhupada's desire to be fulfilled by Guru Maharaj. So Bijan Kamakara, Shanta Shivananda Das, Nabani Kundu, Bimal Kumar Sanyasi, Sanatan Sankarshan Das, Champak Varna Chitra Gopi, Mayuri Revati Devidasi, Tapas Kumar Bishwas, Har Govind Bishwas, Krishna and Ranjit, Sadanshu Kumar Bishwas, Vishwanath Pal and Vipul Kumar Sharma. Thank you all very much to have started a new style of Nitya Sevite as a monthly contributors. And those whose name have been read out, including the Nitya Sevites of daily and monthly, they are getting a special Narsimha Puja in a few hours from now in Sridham Mayapur. All of you also please do bless them by calling out Nitai Gauranga with me. Nitai Gauranga! And please pass on this wonderful message to one and all whomsoever concerned you come across to fulfill the desire of Śrīla Prabhupada by Guru Maharaj. Sponsor at least 1 Bhagavad Gita or just 10 small books. Of course, 1 Bhagavad Gita means 10 small books also, because 1:10 is the ratio that Guru Maharaj is supposed to fulfill Śrīla Prabhupada's demand. So please sponsor this ratio. And what is that? Virtual table number. Anytime, please send your message of sponsorship to the Guru Maharaj's virtual book table number
94 76 04 02.
Thank you very much. So let's all pray for the speedy recovery of Guru Maharaj. Join me in the prayers. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Vaishnava